We're live, right?
Yeah, we are.
Hi, everyone.
Rock on.
Welcome to Monsterhearts. Did you remember that we played this game? Because we do, and you're here watching. It's been a while, so we're going to start with some business at the top. Today's Monsterhearts, Thursday. On Sunday, at a special time, 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, we will be continuing Campaign 3. We were off last week because of something that was a big event. I think it was like a Kendrick concert or something. But now we're back at 11:30 to 3:30.
With a special guest.
With a special guest. You did tell us that. Yeah. Thank you.
The cast knows it is, but you got to tune in to
There's no
find
way
out.
for you to know unless you watch at 11:30 Central Standard Time. Next, after that, we got a stacked week next week, actually. Oh, we got a 4-stream week next week, you guys. Listen to this. 7 p.m. Monday, the 17th, Candlekeep continuation, episode 2. The Muffins pre their muffin nomenclature, which is a really good word that just popped into my head right now.
Nice.
We'll be continuing 7 p.m. On Wednesday, the 19th. Come join a couple people who have all read the same book and listen to them talk about that book. We're gonna do a little book club for y'all. We have a Charmed Reads thread on our Discord, so we thought maybe we'll bring that to y'all, see if y'all like it. The book is, what is it?
Red Rising.
Red Rising. I didn't read the book, so I don't know.
Yeah. So if you've read Red Rising, come talk to us about it.
Come talk to us. Listen to us talk. Just chatting. Little situation. Pop in the chat that day. And then back this time next week, Curse of Strahd will be continuing. It looks like they're coming to an end, so catch the last bit as the wind down begins. Very dramatic. Very scary. Very sad. Zach, his face says it all.
Yeah, I'm worried.
So that's what's going on. If you want to be in the know of that, go to any of our social medias. We have like 2 now because everything else is. We have a Blue Sky also is a thing that we have. So follow that if you want shenanigans. And our Discord, which Zach will do his little magic. And follow that link if you want to join our Discord server. We got all kinds of threads. Sophie's really stoked about it.
So
she has to push her eyes until she sees sparkles. Are you guys ready? Ready to get started?
Ready, Freddy.
Fuck some shit up. Okay.
Remind us. It's been a month.
Yeah, no. I'm here to remind you that Duffy is alive. Ronnie moved away.
Oh no, I meant sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you, but the rules of the game. I just think it's cute when you remind us to be fair.
You do it every time. Yeah.
Zach, listen.
I just think it's cute when you do it. I'm
No,
sorry.
listen.
No, Angie knows what she's doing.
No, listen, Zach. You're absolutely right. Thank you for holding me accountable.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good. Thank God. I thought it was about to be canceled.
No, that was really good. Thank you. As a reminder to the players and to the audience, make each main character's life not boring. Keep the story feral. Say what the rules demand, and say what honesty demands. Spoiler, Duffy is alive. Did you hear that, Sophie? Duffy is alive.
I did.
Ronnie moved away. Steve's mom passed away the summer before his freshman year. And the only memories of Mother is the mystery of Onyx's wolf parents.
Crazy.
Miss Townsend is your homeroom teacher, and she's directing the spring musical, Grease, of which Vernon and Steve both hope to get the leading role. And Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and there is a romantic buzz wafting through the hallways of Angelwood High School, of which some of you may have strong opinions about, either positive or negative, or maybe you're just neutral and you don't care, and love is an amorphous concept, intangible to human.
Okay.
I think last we left off, y'all were ending the school day, and there had been a plan to meet in the auditorium to get ready to potentially go. You were going to go find Hacker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were gonna find Hacker, and we were gonna go to dinner with my grandparents to see if we could snoop.
Right. You were going to see if you could do it.
I think that's what we were doing tonight. Is going to my grandparents to snoop.
Okay.
But I mean, the other one.
Let me get a pen that works.
And then did we canon say why Josie wasn't there, or was Josie there? Oh, I also
was
realized
not there.
You were gone. Josie,
I'd flown to go see Tori.
you had flown.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
You're like coming back.
You were coming
Mhm.
back
This
that evening.
afternoon or something.
I also just realized that you had Mayumi's text thing.
Why do none of these
It
pens
showed you
work?
as
I've tried
Jess.
3.
Boop. It's been fixed. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, everyone.
Everyone, Zach apologizes.
Sophie is now
Be
Josie
graceful.
again, and not Mayumi.
We are practicing
We don't know
forgiveness and
who
repair.
Josie is.
Yeah, that's true.
Have we even met? Are we even friends?
Josie better get her. You know what I'm saying?
Get her out of the door. Got him. Okay, so are y'all making your way to the auditorium?
Yeah, I think. Well, actually, I think where we.
I think we were in the auditorium and Steve got caught exercising.
Yes, I got caught exercising in the auditorium. Yeah.
And then Vernon.
That's not what you mean. Remind me of what you mean.
No, I legitimately
Are
got
we
caught. He exercises in private because he feels self-conscious about it, and so he went into the auditorium and was like running laps in the auditorium.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
He's trying to get that body for that Grease
Trying to.
cast.
That's
Yeah.
right, because you said that you were gonna get yourself to a place where you may not be able to be Danny, but you sure as heck could be Kaneki.
Exactly.
That's right.
And then
that's
for some
right.
reason, Jasper wants to be
Shirtless Grease.
Vernon wants to be Kaneki.
For some reason, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why.
So Steve, you are running laps in the auditorium, and you can't help but shake this feeling of like you kind of thought you were rid of it for a bit. This kind of self-consciousness. You've been feeling a little bit in your element for the past year and a half. You know, you've found this newfound sense of security and you-ness that you are kind of feeling comfortable in your skin. You found some friends who you feel really settled with, you feel really safe with. And you kind of have really enjoyed being a person that Onyx can rely on to help kind of solve the mystery of this parental issue.
Yeah.
But now you're kind of thrust in this kind of unknown again, and you feel those old feelings of sadness and worry over kind of these intangible things. So you find that you're thinking about that as you're running around the props and leaping over potential tools left, and have kind of created this little like obstacle course for yourself. Who do you think would be, out of the remaining 3 of you, who do you think would first be the one to join?
I came in.
How long have you been standing there?
I was gonna say I think I came in last because I was coming from practice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Vernon would be the first one.
Do you make yourself known, or do you?
I definitely watched for a while in the show.
I think that I was just about to say I think that Steve probably like turns a corner at one point and Vernon is just standing there.
Yeah.
Vernon, this is perfect because we've caught you watching NPCs, I think, most of the time. What is going through Vernon's head when he is sitting here and watching someone?
Vernon I mean, obviously, Vernon really likes to just watch people how they act when no one's watching them, or they think no one's watching them, and just that tells you a lot about someone if you are watching them in their moment when they're just themselves. So he's just watching Steve do a little dance or do a little exercise dance or whatever, and
I'm running.
oh yeah, you're running. You're
Do
not
a
dancing.
little exercise dance.
That's what I call running. Is exercise dancing.
That's what they called it in the 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting into character. Yeah. I just watching Steve. Just like seeing how Steve behaves in private, wondering why he's running around. But
yeah, it's probably pretty weird.
But
Steve, do you think? Oh, go ahead.
No, I wouldn't watch for that long. I would pop out pretty quickly though.
Oh,
That's yeah.
Hey Steve.
You're here. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just ran here from class. So, I mean not class. I stayed after class. And so I just ran here to get here.
Okay. Wow. It's been a long day. You ready for these? Ready for the big day, big night?
What?
Steve, I put my hand on your shoulder. Listen, I know this audition for this is going to be heated, and we're going to go through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want you to take anything personally, and I'm not trying to take or try to take any of your part. I just want you to know that I want you to succeed, of course, but I also would like to succeed. And there's a juxtaposition in my head about that.
Okay. Thanks for just kind of all laying it out there, I guess.
Excellent.
Yeah, I mean, I guess just may the best man win.
Yeah. Excellent.
Excellent.
Cool.
Cool.
Hey. You doing okay?
What?
You just lied to me about running, and I was just wondering if you're doing okay.
I lied to you about running? What are you talking about?
I just watched you run around in a circle.
So I knew it. So why were you just sitting there watching me?
I was curious.
About what? What a chubby kid looks like running?
No, Steve, you don't have to be so upset. I watch you without you knowing all the time.
That's the worst thing you could have said. Do you watch all of us?
Yeah.
Vernon, that's weird.
Why?
Vernon, that's weird.
I'm not like doing anything.
That's weirder, to be honest. What do you mean? You're just like, you just stare? That's terrifying. So if I just like woke up, I could just see you standing over me sometimes?
Yeah, I thought a couple times you did.
Oh, you're joking.
I don't know.
Okay.
I sit down in one of those chairs and like lean back. I love this place.
Why?
It's just full of life.
Yeah, I don't know. I never really thought I would be into this. But I like it a lot.
Why didn't you think you'd be into this? You're playing Dungeons and Dragons. You're acting and performing there.
Yeah, well, that's just with a few of my friends, not auditorium full of people.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's like when I am like playing a character, it's like I'm not there in a way.
Wow, that's true. It's beautiful. Wow.
Why do you want to audition for the play?
Because
you didn't do any of the plays freshman year, did you?
No, sometimes I think that because my body is technically dead, that my soul is dead, and that I'll never experience, true exhilaration or happiness, and this is my attempt to perhaps inject that into my life. And I also like to sing.
I've never heard you sing. Let's hear what you're gonna do for the audition.
I don't know. I've got a couple of thoughts in my head. Do you have any ideas what you're gonna do?
I don't know. What did you think you would do?
Well, you got to sing a song that's
Yeah.
kind of,
Edgy.
well, edgy.
Rocky.
Edgy, rocky.
I was thinking about maybe singing like an Elvis song maybe or something.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's good. Yeah, which one?
I was thinking about Hound Dog.
Nice. I remember when that song came out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I was 14.
Well,
I mean, I'm still 14.
well,
Oh, I don't want to talk about age ever again. It's weird for me.
well, we will, because it's weird for us too.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna sing "Dancing Through Life" from Wicked.
That's okay. That's yeah. That sucks. That's a good song for you. You're gonna kind of kill that. So
I think Hound Dog's good for you.
no, I think that's a bad choice, and I lied to you about it.
Steve, you got to stop lying to me.
Vernon, have you looked in a mirror? Can you?
I can look in a mirror.
Okay, so then you know. All right? I just don't feel like I need to give you an edge at all. I think you've got enough already. I think I'm going to be fighting an uphill battle here.
Are you talking about how hot I am?
Yes, I'm talking about how hot you are. Because you know you're hot, okay?
I mean, I am objectively hot, but I don't have performance backgrounds, and you've seen me in D&D. I'm just kind of one note, so I think that I'm the one that's kind of working from behind here.
Well, maybe you should challenge yourself. Maybe you should let loose a little bit.
You mean like techno party with vampires let loose?
No, that's a safe space.
Mm.
That's for you. That's home. Right now, just like scream as loud as you can.
All right. I walk onto stage.
Okay. I honestly kind of expected to have to like say no, like really let it go, but how did that feel?
Bad.
Why?
Didn't feel natural, and I didn't like that you were watching me do it.
Wow, that's the fact that you are saying okay. Yeah. Well, you got to get used to that because being on stage is just being willing to look like a complete idiot with complete confidence in front of hundreds of people.
Yeah. That's the part that I don't think I'm going to be good at.
Well, maybe I can. I don't know. Maybe I can help you out. Maybe we can help each other out.
Yeah, we can help each other out.
Maybe we can. Maybe you can help me be a little cooler, and I can help you be a little less cool.
Yeah, I think this is perfect.
Okay,
I can
cool.
make you hotter. Have you ever thought about kind of a floppy-haired haircuts and wearing all black?
No.
I think it would suit you. You should try it.
I've always been told that I should have short hair because I have a round face.
No. I don't want to be rude, but you should go long hair right now.
Well, I can't just go long hair right now.
Yeah, you're right. I keep forgetting that.
You can't do that either.
Yeah, but time for me is relatively longer than yours, so it feels like to me that
you're 80 years old, dude. All right, you haven't been alive for centuries. You're no elf.
Okay, well, I will be alive for centuries, and I'll
Maybe.
talk to you then.
And no, you won't.
That's true. That's true.
Well, unless I can figure out if there's a spell in that book that I don't age.
Well, I would like that.
Hey, boy.
Hey!
Hello, Onyx.
Hey, how did practice go?
What's up? Steve, you look kind of sweaty. Are you okay?
Yeah, I was running laps in the auditorium. Vernon's just gonna tell you, so.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. I just like to not. It's just there's a lot of people in the gym and there's no one here, so.
Totally. You should just come to practice sometime.
Me?
Join the team. Yeah.
No one wants to see me in a unitard, Onyx.
It's not about that, but okay, we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Oh, I asked my aunt if we could come over for dinner. And Alaska, I think will join. She's kind of giving me shit about it, but
No.
okay, well.
Why is that so hard to believe?
That was sarcastic.
Oh, Vernon.
Well, I hope that she comes because I feel like that would be good for you.
You all should text her. Tell her you want her there.
Okay. I get out my phone and I text Alaska and I say, "Hey, you fuck, come to dinner tonight."
Oh my god.
You get a text back like almost immediately that says, "Hey, fuck you, man."
I love react to the message.
Yeah. And then she follows up saying, "I guess I will. Can't leave you alone with Onyx."
That is so rude.
It's just you're her sister.
She literally likes you more than me. She wouldn't commit to coming.
That's not true.
Maybe I
Whatever.
should text her.
It might be true. Vernon, I think she's coming now, and I don't think you need to text her because I think that could change the situation. We got what we wanted. There's no need to continue.
You're right. I've always sensed that Alaska doesn't seem to like me.
Well, it's a whole vampire werewolf thing,
But I mean, Onyx and I have had our troubles, but we like each other.
Just fine.
Yeah.
Just fine, right?
Okay,
Is
so
Josie gonna be back in town in time?
I don't
Anyone
remember.
talk to her?
I don't remember when she lands. Let me check the group text.
Hey gang, about to board my flight. Love you all. See you later tonight.
She's on her
Oh
way.
shit! Dinner at Grandma's? Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool.
We'll say that Josie is getting in at 4
Okay.
and can make it to wherever by 5 or
Okay.
so.
All right. Well, right now it's probably honestly, it's probably around 4:30 right now. So Josie probably landed. When's dinner?
Yeah.
We want to find the hacker before dinner or after dinner?
The hacker
Great
was
question.
a loose. I don't think you had planned. I just wrote that you wanted to get hacker on the podcast. I don't think that you. Had
Oh, hacker wasn't a
specifically
right now
planned.
thing?
No, I
No,
just
but
wrote
Vernon
down
did
that-
say that he knows the hacker's place.
I know where Hacker
I wrote
lives.
down.
Well,
But
No.
yeah, I mean. Oh, go ahead.
I was
Kill
just
two
gonna
birds with one
say that.
stone.
Do we
Oh,
have time to go
Grandma.
there or?
6:30.
Okay, well, I don't know if that's enough time to go try to find Hacker.
I mean, you guys can like bum around, like
Yeah.
you know that he
We're
does
trying to get on the
like
podcast.
shenanigans in the town square, like the fountain, like around the big fountain. You know that he'll like, you know how in olden times there used to be like old like pastors like spouting the religious texts on the street. That's kind of like Hacker's vibe, except it's
Olden
like
times.
conspiracy theories. You know, like the Puritan days, like a couple years ago.
Jeez. Yeah, I mean, we can suss out the vibe. We can like see if he's in a mood for a request to be made out of him. I don't know this guy at all, so I don't know if we need to like befriend him for a month before he's gonna be in the podcast, but might as well go make first contact, am I right?
Yeah,
Does he know you?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I've never met him, but I mean, I think he'll join the podcast immediately. Just from his mannerisms when he's alone.
All right, well, let's just go
Heck yeah.
scout him out, I guess.
Take a walk.
Team, roll out.
Team roll out. We cut.
I raise my hand for a high five, and no one high fives me.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
The two of you roll to shut someone down. We're gonna cut really quick to Josie. You are sitting on the plane. You just had a wonderful, like, springish break. Like, it's weird because college spring breaks always feel way earlier than high school spring breaks, and I think they do that on purpose so that the high schoolers and the college kids can't commingle and get each other into trouble. So you were gifted the opportunity to go and spend some of Tori's spring break around her. It was a long flight. She's on the other side of the country. I think we said like Boston or some shit. But you're on the flight back. You are nearing the landing. You just heard the pilot come over and say that there's about 25 minutes until you're landing in the tiny Cairns airport. It's not even international. Don't even try to go overseas. You have to go to Portland for that. And you're kind of, you know, when you've traveled and you have that moment where you're like kind of reflecting on what you're going back to, and you know, you just had this kind of out of life experience. You lived on another time. You were with Tori probably a lot, and it felt very domestic, very vibey, and you got to get a sense of this closeness with this person. And you're on your way back, and the memories and kind of senses of Angelwood start to come flooding back to you. You remember, you know, all of these friendships that you have waiting for you. Your brother has been texting you and is really excited that you're coming back. He has been so bored without you, and mom and dad have been trying to get him to watch a movie every single night, and he just wants to be left alone, and he just wants to read his books and play his video games. And as you kind of let yourself relax into the kind of goodness of it all, the sense of excitement that you might feel, you feel the kind of jolt and bump as the plane lands, and you hear this seatbelt sign go off. The plane comes to a stop. People start getting up out of their seats, and you gather your carry-on and you start to head off the plane.
Oh, I miss my girlfriend, but I'm so glad to be home.
Do you say out loud to the plane?
I say
I
to anyone who'll listen, I'm in love and I miss my girlfriend, but I'm so glad to be home. Hey, is that Cinnabon?
There is a Cinnabon at the King's Airport for sure. It's the only Cinnabon in existence in the United States anymore.
I am a teenager, so it's a ridiculous thing to do, but I am gonna go get a Cinnabon at the airport that I arrived at.
Amazing.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, you got to take the Cinnabon to go.
Mm-hmm.
How else are you going to survive your parents picking you up and driving you back home? Sorry, the cat paw really got me. So yeah, you easily enough get yourself a Cinnabon, and you make your way to the like transport area, the ground level, if you will, and you see your dad's old Subaru waiting for you with all of the kind of semi-peeling off bumper stickers on the back, a little probably, I would imagine, like with his situation and the fact that you're in the Pacific Northwest, there's probably like a little like pro weed decal in the rear, what is that called, the back windshield. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, you easily enough recognize it, and you see your dad like waving you down. Hey, how was the flight? Was it good? Bumpy?
Oh my god.
Everything good? Did you get snacks? Did you get drinks? Did you get coffee?
I did. They didn't give me coffee, but
probably for the best. You're a teenager.
Yeah.
Well, we're so happy to have you back home, kiddo. Duffy will not shut up.
Oh my god. Oh god. Has he been annoying this whole time?
The whole time. And don't tell your mother that I said that, because, you know, she gets like kind of sensitive when I say that he's annoying. But I think we all deserve to know when we're being annoying, right?
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. We'll get her to come to her senses someday. She's kind of being annoying, so I think she gets like...
So I hate to do this. I know I just got back, but my friends, they've been collecting like, you know, all my homework for me. And so I was gonna just like go over there,
absolutely,
have dinner, catch up on my work, and then I'll come home later tonight. Is that okay?
Yeah. No, yeah. Do you want me to drop you off?
Oh my god, that would be
I love to
so
see
nice.
that you are so concerned with this stuff, because that was one of the stipulations, right? If you're gonna take this trip, if you're gonna go see your little friend, then you know, we have to make sure that I'm sorry, that sounded weird. She's your girlfriend. I know we talked about this. I just didn't want to like assume or push the title. I didn't mean it like in the... I'm sorry. Now I'm being annoying.
You're being annoying.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Let me drop you off. Or where are Steve's, Onyx?
It's actually at Onyx's grandma. They were just doing a little study group there.
Oh, I guess I didn't really clock that Onyx had grandparents in town. Very nice. Okay. Yeah. Let's... What do you have the address? I can ping it in.
I mean, we can start heading towards town, and then I'll get it from my friends where we're meeting.
You got it. I'm on it. And he like grabs your bag and chucks it in the back, and like opens the door for you. Makes like a big kind of production of like his daughter is back, and he drives.
He says out loud to like the people around.
Yeah, my daughter is back, and I'm so excited. And now you know where you get it from.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you drive towards the town square. It's about 4:30ish at this point. So we'll cut back to the squad. Y'all gonna try to find Hacker?
I think so.
Cool. because it's just fun and part of the role that I have is to, what's the specific wording? Put them together is number 1 on the list of reactions for the MC. Y'all see as you're kind of making your way to the like fountain. It's February, so it's chilly. You're bundled up. The snow has kind of been melting away, and it's a little slushy, and it's kind of been like raining the past couple days, so it's that very like wet, soggy ground. There's like puddles kind of configuring everywhere. And you, Josie, see out of your dad's Subaru as you drive by, Onyx, Steve, and Vernon all bundled up, walking towards the town square.
Do we see?
No, just Josie sees as she's driving by.
Oh, you know what, Dad? It looks like I just saw them. Can you just like go around the block real quick and drop me off here? Yeah, I'll just
kiddo. Do you
go around the block?
You need anything from your bag, or are you
yeah, I mean,
good?
of course I need like my school stuff, but like the suitcase,
Oh, yeah.
you just want to take that home.
Yeah,
Also,
I'll put
if
it in your room. I'm not unpacking it for you.
Oh, that's even better. Yeah.
Perfect.
Good
I don't need
boundaries.
to know.
Good boundaries. Yeah, no,
Yep.
please don't.
We set that.
Not that there's anything
No.
in there. Not that there's
Roll to
anything
keep
in
your
there.
cool. Unless there isn't anything in there.
There isn't, but I will still like I'm practicing lying, so
I'm practicing lying.
Okay. Roll with cold.
Alas.
So market
Oof.
experience.
Yeah.
LOL. Market experience. I think the failure of this is just the sheer awkwardness. I don't think that he actually is going to do anything about it, but he like, you see him turn a little bit red and he's like, oh, don't need to know. I trust you and your safety.
Yeah. Just don't. I think
I won't. Right into your room.
Thanks.
Go with your friends. Here, don't forget your
Yeah.
backpack.
Okay, I love you. Tell Mom I love you. I'll see you all later.
Yep. Be home by 10.
Yes. Okay.
It's a school night.
It's a school night.
And you've been gone for a long time.
It's true.
A few days.
Okay,
I love you. Bye. And he like rolls up the window and drives away. And you are. You said you were gonna go around the block. Or you had him go around the block?
I had him go around the block so that way like I get out at like the next like corner that they're like walking to. Like,
okay.
Guys!
Yeah, you see them and you see Josie.
Hi, Josie.
Where the hell did you come from?
We were just on our way back from the airport and I saw you guys. Is this cool? Like, I mean, what?
Oh my god.
We're not at Grandma's house. Where are we going?
Well, we're
to see
going.
Hacker.
Yeah, we're going to my grandma's later.
What's the scoop there?
We don't know, but we're gonna get him on the podcast to find out.
We just feel like he's the only, like, if anyone's gonna know about the crazy shit that's going on in this city, it's gonna be him. And if anyone's gonna know about this thing that's with
entertainment.
Yeah, that's true. Also great entertainment. Onyx, will you stop picking up a cat every time we cross an alleyway?
They congregate to me. It's not my fault. And I went to
Honestly,
silence.
It's weird that they can't like smell the like dog thing going on.
Also, hi. How was the trip?
Guys.
Oh god, I should have asked.
The only one of us in love.
Look.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
You two broke up with your people. I don't want to like make a big deal out of it, but like
No, that was a long time ago. It's fine.
Yeah, a long time ago.
And I'm purposely single.
Yeah,
Because we
which
still
I think,
haven't
like,
decided whether or not it's weird.
Correct.
I think we've decided.
Seems like it was really nice.
I'm glad you had a good time. No jokes aside, Josie.
Yeah, no, Tori was great. Being on campus was super cool. I don't know, like, I think I might try to go there.
Wow.
You want to move to the East Coast?
I mean, like, I would be bummed to leave all you guys, but, like, who knows where you guys are going?
Where did you live before Canes?
I lived in Portland.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So yeah, it would be different for you.
It would be, yeah, no, it's all the way across the country, but, like, at least I don't know.
And, like,
I do have somebody
Tori
there.
you'll only overlap with Tori for like 2 years, right?
1 year.
1 year.
Guys, I'm gonna need you to say less.
Okay. You don't have to decide right now.
We're not in
But
honesty
it's-
mode right now. We're just in love mode. I get that.
Yeah.
That's great.
Anyway,
Honestly.
so we're going to Hackers.
Yeah, we gotta figure.
What else is new? Did you guys audition yet?
No, that's this.
Not yet.
It's Friday.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
Pretty
audition?
exciting.
Josie?
Yeah, I was thinking about going for Kaneki.
That'd be dope, honestly. I mean, I think it'd be really cool.
That would be good.
Are we so what are we gonna ask Hacker? Because, like, are we just gonna say, hey, have you ever heard of Mother?
I mean,
No.
we can tell him, like, we know he has all these cameras. He had that, like, footage of me the first day that I was here.
No, that was that student that
Eddie.
Ronnie used.
That was Eddie.
Yeah.
Is that not the same person?
No, we're talking about
There's a man. There's a full man.
out of
This is
character.
a
Out of
man.
character. This is a man that we talked about when we were first creating the City of Canes. We talked about this guy named Hacker, who was like a conspiracy theorist, crazy.
Who lives in
man,
the town.
Who just was like, he's always that
You
guy
truly
at the bar. And
never
stuff
followed
like
up on it.
I thought that was a child this whole time.
Oh no!
I thought
Funny.
Eddie and Hacker were the same person, I think. So.
Well, he
Honestly,
was.
makes a
he,
lot of
he
sense.
He
Mhm.
was a hacker, but then there's a
Yeah,
man named
yeah.
Hacker.
Named Hacker.
It was.
To be
It,
fair,
I-
that's yeah.
it happened to me too. I was confused by it as well.
Yeah.
But
Awesome.
it
Thank
happened
you so
silently.
much for. Yeah.
Yeah,
we're not
take a
gonna go up
second,
and ask
rewire your
him.
brain.
We're not going to go up and ask him if he knows anything about Mother. We're going to tell him about the podcast, which is, I
I'm
think,
just
pretty.
I just want to figure something out, Onyx.
Yes, but then we'll ask him on the podcast.
I mean, you
where
guys
he's gonna,
do
like, be
interviews all the
pressured
time.
to tell the truth.
I don't know if he. I feel like on the podcast he might not be pressured to tell the truth
Why?
because he knows he's being recorded and that he's a conspiracy theorist. I feel like he's gonna be like, I don't want anybody to hear.
But he's a performer. He wants to hear him.
Yeah, if you're a conspiracy theorist, you want people to hear your conspiracies.
I guess you're right. I'm gonna trust your guys' lead on this one. You're the producers. I'm just the editor.
That's true.
I mean,
Don't
honest-
forget it.
honestly, telling him a little bit of what we know,
You think?
To get
Not
him in
like-
the door.
just to,
What
like,
do we know?
We know that your parents had some.
I mean, we know that
deal
there's
with
some-
evil creature.
Yeah, but that would require telling him what, that my parents are werewolves? We can't fucking tell him that.
We're always hamstrung by your werewolf identity.
You all make me feel like I'm the only freak in this group.
No, I'm a huge freak. I'm a
I
really.
mean, that's
No.
kind of what I'm saying.
I'm
Like,
cool.
if we tell him we know that there's, like, weird stuff going on around town, like, you
Josie's
guys
the only
are-
one that's not a freak.
Well, let's see if he's a listener, because if he's a listener of the pod, then he's gonna already know there's weird stuff going on around town.
Yeah, we'll see if his
This guy
eyes
that I
light up
think
when he
has-
sees me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have to speak first so he can recognize your voice.
Yes.
But this is a guy who I think is keeping tabs on the weird stuff around town, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I think we're gonna have news for him.
Agree. he's definitely knows something, even if he's not going to admit it immediately. He will admit it when we give him a gotcha question live on air.
Give me an example of the gotcha question.
We know that you're part of an underground conspiracy that lives just below the surface of this town that's trying to drive apart its citizens and kill us one by one. What do you know and why do you know it? And if not, you don't tell us, we're going to bring you to the police.
I just look at Onyx.
Oh my god. So I'm gonna vet the script.
To be fair, that is an example of a gotcha question. Maybe it's not the one we want to use.
Yeah.
Is there anything even to that? An underground conspiracy group?
If there is one, he would know.
Okay, but we want to know about Mother.
Okay, well, I say we go to talk to hackers, see if he's interested in the podcast, maybe try to dig up a little bit of information about what he knows just in general about the weird stuff that's happening. We don't have to bring up Mother, but
Josie, might lead us somewhere.
Josie, do you feel okay with that? I'm not trying to just like call it out, but you are, as much as I want you to be with us, and I'm fine with you being with us, you are the, like...
normie.
You're the normie. So, like, I don't know.
Guys.
I just want to make sure...
We love you. We love you.
We just don't want you to get hurt.
I'm not going to get hurt. Okay?
Okay. That's just the last thing I would want for you to happen, is for you to, like, die or something, you know? So...
Or one of your family
die. The likelihood of that even happening. Oh my god, what are they gonna do? Kill Duffy? Like,
oh my god, don't even put that into the universe.
Oh my god, and they wouldn't even be able to like contact the private investigator guy that used to live in town.
Do me a favor, honestly, get rid of my annoying ass brother. God.
It is. I mean, he does have to follow us around a lot.
Even in Alaska.
Okay. Anyway, what's the name of that bar that he's always at?
Bar.
Yeah, it's called 8 Ball Pub.
Okay.
Rock on.
It's an 8 Ball Pub. We go.
Do you think they're really into pool or coke?
Both.
I've been there for the latter a few times.
Me too. No, I'm just
you don't play pool, Vernon?
I played snooker.
No, Vernon plays billiards.
Did you say snooker?
Snooker.
Snooker.
That's what they call it.
Snooker.
Does someone say that, or is that Angie saying that?
I'm asking that.
Oh yeah, snooker's a pool game.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna write that down.
I was like, which NPC's here? All right.
Which NPC is this?
We're going to 8
so
Ball.
you make your way
to
8 Ball Pub. Okay. You all make your way to kind of it's like you're going to the apartment, like towards the area where Onyx's parents' old apartment used to be. But you're not going all the way to that part of town. You're just like kind of going down into like the more downtowny area of Canes. So
remember when the 4 of us and no one else went to Onyx and Alaska's apartment? That was crazy.
Yeah.
And we met Mother, and no one else was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's so weird that you keep emphasizing that.
I wouldn't.
Steve, you good? You texted the gang, right? Like the squad, which is Scotty, Josie, Onyx, Vernon, Steve, and Cora, right? Or did you just keep it between the...
As far as the dinner, I don't know. That's up to Onyx.
Oh, that's a good question. I think I would have kept it small since it's like a group of us going to dinner at my grandma's house.
Okay. What about the hacker stuff? Would you have just kept it since you guys are just on your way? Or would you have extended it?
I wouldn't have extended it.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's more just like, oh, we kind of didn't plan to do this until the last minute, so.
Okay. So yeah, you make your way, and just for to kind of rid all of you of your trauma. This is Angie talking to the players. You are walking in the city, in this place that you live that you know, and it feels very much like you are just four teenagers after school with a mild curfew and plans later tonight. There's the last few months you've felt this kind of normalcy that has just settled over you, even despite the podcast kind of taking off, even despite Josie being in and out, and like you slightly making fun of her for her love life. Y'all are just a bunch of teenagers. You're all just running around, getting into trouble, trying to make sense of the world. And as you're walking to this pub, the scene is just kind of overtaken by like little moments that you're, roasting each other, funny anecdotes from school that just happen to pop into your head. And you make your way to the 8 Ball pub, and it is a seedy joint. You really don't know if it's pool or cocaine, and there might not ever be a way to know, but you push the door open. It is like the most fragile wooden door that just kind of swings inward, and the inside is crusty, and immediately you smell just like old cigarettes and like stale beer just fully engulf you as you walk in. There's like a neon sign that like blinds you as you walk in from behind the bar, but the rest of the bar is like totally dark, so the like entire neon sign is just illuminating this entire space. And there is 3 people in there at 5 p.m. And the bartender. So there are 3 people sitting at the bar, and you immediately see who you're looking for, because all 3 people have moved very away from him, or all other 2 people have moved away from him, and he is the loudest in the bar. And you see this gentleman.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Oh
Wow.
Look at this guy.
That's a man.
That is a man.
That's a
That's
full
the
man.
man.
That's a full man.
You see who you know and have only really ever seen, like, traipsing about the streets of Angelwood. This man that you know is Hacker. And you walk up. Do you try to walk up to the bar?
Yeah, I walk up to the bar, not going up to him yet, just walking up to the bar, like kind of close to him.
Vernon, have you been here before?
I have.
Okay.
For sure. Just maybe like once.
Yeah. I think you would know that this establishment doesn't have the financial capacity to turn away any business. And so there is not much in the way of carding or security. So you could take a seat at one of the like empty tables around, or you can sit directly at the bar. There's enough space for everybody. Where would you gravitate towards?
I would sit at a stool at the bar.
Still at the bar? Do the rest of you follow? Do you let Vernon lead?
I'm definitely in like a just following the leader position right now, just kind of like, so do we just sit down? Like,
I think I think I would go up and join Vernon as like the co-host of the podcast. But I'd be like, yeah, if you want to like go grab a table, I kind of don't know how long this is gonna take, or like feel free to, I don't know. I'm just gonna,
Yeah, I'm just gonna go sit at a table.
gonna go. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
All right, Steve, you want me to grab you a beer?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
You grab me a beer?
I'll grab you a beer. Josie, do you want a beer?
No, I think I'll just play pool. I have to go see my parents later on. I don't want them to like smell it on me.
Okay.
Wait, actually, Vernon, before you talk to him, do I notice if there is anything on this man, like a glove sticking out of a pocket, or a scarf on the back of the chair, or something that I feel like could maybe be easily swiped by me?
Yeah, I mean, he's like got all sorts of bits and bobs hanging off of him. Like,
Yeah.
he's got there's like a briefcase, like a old beat up like small leather briefcase that's like leaned up against his bar stool that has just like wads and piles of papers and like
Okay.
documents coming out of it. He does have a like red old tattered scarf that's like draped across the chair, and his like big thick like traveler's jacket that like there's like gloves sticking out of the pocket. You swear there's like a set of fuzzy dice that's like one dice is in the pocket and one dice is out. There's like 3 or 4 different pockets that you could easily reach into.
I look at them and I say, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then I want to walk behind him and try to swipe that scarf. I don't know what I need to roll to do that, but
I would say honestly, like if are you trying to like do it like stealthily?
yes.
As it would, I would say roll to keep your cool then.
Okay. Yeah.
Because the fear would be that you would be caught and then you wouldn't
Yeah.
get to do the thing you wanted to do.
That makes sense. That makes sense. And that's cold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Seven.
Okay. So Onyx and Vernon, you are making your way to the bar. As you are doing that, Steve says, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and kind of like follows you and then veers off as you like go towards like your spots. Steve, you go to reach in. Are you going for anything in particular?
Just the easiest thing to grab, so like the scarves or the gloves.
The scarf, I would say, you would be the easiest to like in motion just try to grab.
Yeah.
You saw the scarf. You didn't anticipate that the scarf was like coming down and under his seat, so he's sitting on it.
Okay.
And you go to try to grab it, and it pulls at him, and he turns around, and you see this like gruff face with like a cigarette hanging out of his mouth, and he says, "Oh, excuse me, what do you think you are doing?
Oh, sorry.
This is my scarf. This is my family heirloom. I've had this in here for 7 generations. It's come from my grandfather and my grandfather's grandfather. Please do not touch my scarf."
Sorry, I just thought it was really pretty. I thought it was really nice. I apologize.
Ugh, you take pretty things? You just walk into people's places and you take the pretty things?
I was just feeling it. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, you're a
drunk.
freak. Get out of here. You're a little
Okay.
drunk. You're like 12 years old. This man is 12 years old. And he like yells at the bartender, and the bartender just kind of like tosses it off. So now you have, as part of this, because you like technically succeeded,
Yeah.
but like there's now a like inadverse like side effect
You have
essentially.
an enemy.
You now are engaged with this guy, and you could like bring him back to you, or you could like dip and just let it be and have failed with your.
I'm just trying to get something of his.
I will walk up to him at this point.
Okay.
And say, "Hi there,
Oh,
hacker, is it?"
that's what they call me. Yes, you're a very pretty boy.
Can I grab the gloves and go?
Yeah,
he's starting
I
to
would
talk
say
to
then
it?
yeah, if he's starting to talk to, yeah.
Nice.
And no one's near him enough to even care or like say anything. So
Okay,
yeah,
I grab his gloves. I like really like speed walk to the nearest stall.
Uh-huh.
And then I look at Vernon as I go into the bathroom and I wink. Hoping that he knows what that means. And then I'm going to go into the bathroom, sit at that stall, and I'm going to attempt to hex him.
Okay.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll for that, because then the effects will play out as.
Yeah, that's why I wanted. I wanted to do it before you got
What
too
hex
far
are
into.
you using?
I am using the Ring of Lies hex.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll read
That's
what
the
that
one
does.
where like he can't.
Yeah.
It'll hurt him if he lies.
Yeah.
You-
And I get a plus
you know.
1 with using his gloves. So that's a
Okay.
full succeed. So with a full succeed, it says the hex works and can easily be reversed. So basically, it's just like it goes off that hitch. And the way this hex works is whenever the person attempts to lie, they hear a piercing, ringing noise. Big lies will often make their knees buckle and disorient them. Severe lies can cause harm or even brain damage.
Okay.
And so I just like sit at the toilet, and no one can see this, but like the camera shows my, the classic, my eyes go black, my skin kind of pales, and I like chant, and I cast that hex, and I just am like...
Bold move to do without talking to anyone.
Huh?
I said bold move to do without talking to anyone.
Yep, for sure. And then I'm just like
all...
like holding the hex in the stall during this conversation.
Amazing. Vernon, you just watched Steve bump into this man, get accosted by him a little bit, hurry away, turn around, wink at you, and go into the bathroom.
I know that you were yelling that we're 12 years old, but we're actually quite a bit older and experienced.
Especially him.
Oh, there's no way you can be over 15 years old. Look how slim you are. You are so slim. Your muscles have not come in yet. You are very weak. I could take you in any sort of fight, intellectually or physically.
We don't want to fight, Hacker. But I also don't think you could take me physically. I'm very strong.
And then this little girl saying she can take me in a fight. Also, little girl, never. I have smashed little girls. No, I guess they were adult women.
I'm like bracing to.
And about at this time, both of you see Hacker, a like black kind of film wipes over his eyes and kind of like into the veins of his eyes, and then immediately disappears. And you know.
You've seen this before.
Okay.
Well, Hacker, we actually came here to talk to you because you're a person of, great value to this community, and of course.
Finally someone recognizes it. Did you hear,
You know,
little boy? This little pretty boy said that I'm an asset to this community. Listen, all of you.
We hear you know a lot of shit.
I do know a lot of shit. I hear a lot of shit. I read a lot of shit. Thank you, finally. someone gets it.
You listen to a lot of shit?
Yes, I listen to old ham radio recordings. I listen to black boxes from plane crashes. I listen to government tapes. They don't know I have them, so do not tell anyone.
I won't say a thing. What about podcasts?
Ach, podcasts are for millennials who don't have jobs. What is a podcast going to teach me that a government conspiracy tape will not?
Well, what if you could teach people through a podcast, so even the millennials who don't have jobs can partake in your wisdom?
Why would I want them to partake in my wisdom? What is they going to do about it? They are inactive. They are not going to do anything. They're going to tweet their little tweets and they're going to post their little posts and then do nothing.
So you don't
I am the one out here doing the actions. I am getting the materials and I am out here telling the world and no one listens.
Well, we can provide the platform, and I guarantee you that people will listen to you.
You can guarantee that. There are no guarantees in life except death and the taxes. Okay? You're going to tell me, little pretty man, that you can guarantee that people will listen to me?
We have stats. We have all of the data of who listens every week.
The data. Show me what data you have. Prove to me this data.
I pull up whatever
Analytics.
we have.
Oh, charts and graphs, so pretty. Anybody could make charts and graphs. Do you have reviews? Do you have people attesting to the power of your media?
Of course. Yes. I pull up our reviews.
Oh, okay, let me read it. And he takes your phone and he puts little reading glasses on.
Little reading glasses.
He gets in his briefcase, gets his reading glasses. He looks at the reviews. Oh. This is all, it seems very superficial. They think that your voice is good. You do have a nice voice, I guess I give you that.
Thank you.
And this is your radio program? You put this on?
Yes.
Both of you?
We are.
Yes.
Whose voice is good?
I think both of our voices is
probably
good.
his.
That's.
Yeah, both of us.
Okay. Well, that's good. Charisma is necessary in these markets. Okay.
And you are full of charisma.
And people listen to you, it looks like. He scrolls the reviews and he's just you see him he's reading very intently and he's oh, okay.
Geiger, doesn't it sound nice to have a platform where people would actually listen, where you would reach a much wider audience?
I don't think it sounds very appealing. Ow! Oh. Oh, stop. As the bartender hands him another. No, I think I'm done. It does feel you are just children.
Well,
what do you know? Were you even born before the year 2001? Where were you on 9/11?
What if I told you, Hacker, that I have knowledge from every time that has ever existed, and it does not matter where or when we were born, but it matters the breadth of our experience.
His eyes get really wide and he gets really close to you and you can smell the beer and the stale cigarette and you can see the pores in his nose and the follicles of his hair and he goes, "Are you an eternal being? Are you from this planet?"
Well,
He is very much from this planet, but aren't we all eternal in a way?
yes. And what
he
about
kind of
you?
like pushes you out, Onyx, and he says, "Oh, I've been wanting to talk to someone of your kind."
Well, about what?
I cannot get into the particulars here.
Well,
Not in this public establishment.
how about this?
Will you come back with me? I know this is weird. We can sit outside. We don't have to go in my house. I've been told I'm not supposed to do that anymore.
Oh god.
I know it's cold, but I have a tiny heater.
Well, if you have a tiny eater, how about this, Hacker? I will go with you, and we can, have a chat, because I really want to get to the bottom of not only your conspiracy theories, but whatever you want to know about me. And I think this will be a mutually beneficial discussion, and we can record it, and the world will know just how smart you are.
Well, hot dog. This sounds like an excellent opportunity. I have many papers I will be bringing out. Is that okay? And he like grabs the briefcase and like hugs it.
Yes. Well, I think we would probably record the episode maybe tomorrow night, because if that's all right with you.
Yes, but I will present you every single theories that I have, and
Okay.
you can pick which one you want me to highlight in the episode.
Yeah. Excellent.
Great.
Excellent.
Where are you from, Hacker? You have a distinct accent. You don't seem to be from Canes.
I am originally from Germany, but I've been living here for 14 years.
14? Sorry, I'm not there.
Steve
Wow.
says that from the bathroom.
Someone thinks he's just talking to his poop.
What brought you here 14 years ago?
There is no room for conspiracy in my country. I don't know if you've heard our histories, but it got a little no-nonsense after that.
Gotcha.
Got a little no-no.
Conspiracies went a little too far in Germany, I see.
Yes, a lot of them.
Well, Hacker, is that what you would like to be called, Hacker? Is that your given
You
name?
can call me that for now, and if things go well, I'll consider introducing more of myself to you. You see, I have to keep everything quite close to the chest, and he like hugs his briefcase harder.
Well, my name is Vernon Jasper. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well. Ow!
And
Something keeps poking me in the noggin.
I'm Onyx Smith.
Pleasure to meet you, Onyx Smith. Onyx,
No.
that is a very, very unique name. Where are you from?
I'm from here, and
Ah,
yeah.
well. Come, let us away into the dusk of the day, into my very public facing heated outdoor space. And he picks up his briefcase and just like flourishes his
thought we were doing
coat
this
and
tomorrow.
his scarf and leaves the,
Oh my
the
God.
bar.
Okay, I think we should just go with him for a little bit, because we've got places to be. I told him we were gonna record tomorrow. Just gotta talk to him a little bit, feel him out, and then hopefully leave.
We have to be at my grandma's at 6:30, and Steve is like, in the heck's like reach bar. Steve's like in the bathroom.
You're
don't know.
catatonic, right, Steve? Until
Technically, it doesn't say that. The only one that I get catatonic for is the when I'm looking through their eyes.
oh, okay.
This one,
I would say then once you know that it's taken effect,
yeah,
you can move about if you wanted to have come out.
yeah.
as-
I can say I can. Yeah, I will have come out, but like have stayed in the back during that conversation, and then when he walks out, I'll come forward and I'll say,
As he passes, he sees you and he flourishes the scarf. I
Oh,
hope
I
he's
think
not
you
coming
dropped
with
these,
us.
by the way.
Oh!
You must have dropped them.
And he puts them on.
Ow.
Let's go.
What's wrong with you? Ow.
Oh, when I said that, it felt like somebody poked my brain.
Somebody pokes your brain too. Oh.
Hey, what do you know about Mother?
The mother?
Oh.
Yeah, do you know anything about Mother?
And that's where we're gonna take a little bit.
Angie's like.
No, I know what he knows, but we're gonna take a little bit.
No, that's a
I
good
thought
button.
you guys were gonna leave, but this is a good, yeah.
Yeah.
So go grab
Steve
some water,
always
get a
fucking
snack,
with things.
get ready to find out what this guy knows.
This guy.
What?
Oh,
We'll be right back.
We'll be right.
All right, everyone. Hi, welcome back. You are on your way. Well, you were following Hacker, the man known as Hacker, out of this seedy dive bar called 8 Ball Pub, and both Onyx and Vernon saw the effects of Steve's hex take place on Hacker, questioned him, got him to agree to talk, and we're on their way out when Steve, you managed to stop Hacker. So he's looking at you.
If you know anything about Mother. If you've heard anything about Mother.
Like having a mother, like you are a boy and you want your mother and you are sad and you're crying boo-hoo.
No, a supernatural entity in the city of Canes called Mother.
A supernatural entity. Have you seen this being?
No,
Because
I was
I've
just
seen
wondering-
a lot of beings. I've seen a lot of supernatural beings and cryptids, and I've never heard of a mother one. Is this the queen of all the cryptids, or what are you even saying about?
I don't know. It was just something I heard about. So you've never heard about any creatures in the woods?
Oh, I've heard of many creatures in the woods, but mother is a word for a caring and loving individual who
I know what the
has
word mother
young.
means, Hacker. Thank
So-
you. Yeah, I.
Okay, you're being a very rude little boy.
You're
in a
being
bar.
condescending to me,
Maybe
Hacker.
I should
may be
call
young.
the authorities on you for
For
being
what?
in a bar.
Oh,
You're
Just to be
underage
clear,
drinking. You smell like beer.
I didn't.
Oh, this little boy is in a bar and he smells like beer.
You've
and
got to
he's
stop
like,
calling people little boys, Hacker.
Well, what? He looks like a little boy. He looks like a little cherub boy.
Okay.
Very
he
angelic
does.
cheeks.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
Just to
actually
be-
true.
Just to be clear, this boy, our friend, is not one of the co-hosts of the podcast that you would be coming
They're
to me.
very
I
good.
guess.
He has no charisma.
He's below the line.
He's so smarmy. Look at him. He thinks so highly of himself. I bet he's never even had a girlfriend.
Okay, Hacker.
I've had 3
can you-
girlfriends.
Can you maybe Vernon take Hacker and go have a little chat before, I don't know, he's
Yes,
rude
before
to
I
my
roughed
friend?
this little boy up for coming at me, stealing my gloves. Don't think I did not see. You tried
You
to
know
steal my
what?
scarf,
You know
too.
what, Hacker?
What, little boy?
Tell me where
And
you
he's
live.
he's like a solid 6 inches taller than you.
Okay.
Like, you're pretty tall, but
You know
he
what,
is
Hacker?
a very tall man.
Tell me where
I'm
you live.
really strong.
Why would I tell you where I live? You're being so rude to me.
Tell me.
I'm not going to invite anyone into my house that I would not want to have tea
You're
with.
also being rude and you're just pretending you're not.
How am I being rude? This guy tried to take my scarf. He took my gloves. He comes in here yelling at me about cryptids, and I know a lot about cryptids, okay?
I didn't yell at you. I asked you a question.
You asked me a question, and I said, that is not any sort of entity. That is the name of
And then you
a
started
being.
condescendingly describing to me what a mother is. You can't gaslight me in this situation, bro.
Oh,
You-
now he's using.
We're literally
now
trying
he's using
to
young people
respect your
terms.
expertise. Has anyone else cared? Has anyone else given a shit about what you've had to say for years? Because we are literally coming here and asking you questions and caring about your thoughts and opinions, and you're just being rude and condescending and pretending you know more of us, and you have no idea what we know. If I'm being quite frank.
Roll to shut him down.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Queen.
And Sophie, Josie's just sitting at this table. Are you
Is
getting up?
volatile?
Are you getting involved? Are you watching?
Josie's like,
I
I'm
was-
back.
I was watching. So I've been watching. I racked up a pool table and was getting ready to play, and then was about to hit the cue, and everybody starts yelling now, and I'm just leaned up against the table watching, and yeah, as it was a roll to shut down. I'm just yeah. But
Is this
paying
this is-
attention and
this is
listening.
volatile, right?
It
No?
is, yeah. Oh, cold. Sorry, roll with cold. My bad.
Bummer.
Bummer.
There is an ability that I would like to use. So.
Okay, I was gonna roll through your character sheet or your
Oh, yikes.
So
Not even a little bit.
yeah, he looks at you. Well. Actually, Josie, do you want to use your ability before he responds, or is this an after thing?
It can be now. It doesn't.
Okay.
It probably won't affect this, but I do want to use the uncanny voices ability, where I give a string and then I realize a secret about someone that you're talking to.
Okay.
The owner of the character will reveal one of their secret fears, secret desires, or secret strengths.
Who are you pointing this towards?
Towards Hacker.
Okay.
Good question, though.
Uncanny who's he? What's it?
Uncanny voices.
You
As Zach tries to figure out what skin.
scrolling.
No.
So,
me. Go to the chat.
Josie,
Sorry.
as this is happening, you look at your friends, and something about you just feels a little bit older, a little more mature. You jet setted across the country to see your college girlfriend. You lived without parents for a few days. You were in charge of your meals. You were in charge of taking care of yourself. This sense of kind of superiority in yourself, not necessarily in a egotistical way. You're still very aware, but suddenly for 1 second you see the goings on of this, and something kind of clicks in your brain, where you really clearly see the role that you have in this group, and how you have, for the last year and a half, it's not so much that you're an outsider, but you feel that you're just kind of on a different level of maturity. And this thought kind of washes over you, and you hear this kind of voice in your head saying, yes, it is true. You are vastly more emotionally intelligent. You are vastly more calm and cool and collected. You can do this. And that kind of confidence kind of eases out of you into this uncanny voices. And you take that confidence and you gear it towards Hacker, and very clearly understand that this is a man who hears what Onyx is saying, and Onyx has played into his deepest fear. He doesn't want to be irrelevant. And at being given the opportunity, even this most minute and like informal opportunity is way better than he has ever gotten with any of his ideologies. And so the fact that a couple things happen. He gets told off by Onyx. You feel that fear settle in him, and you know very clearly that that's what it is. And then he goes to speak to Onyx and says, "Now listen here, young lady." And immediately like crumples into himself and like has to hold himself up on the closest chair. He turns almost green as he like feels sick and pale. And Zach, what is the big lie side effects?
Gosh, severe lies can cause...
Not severe lies. The
big
middle.
lies. It's just they double over and get... Sorry, let me just... Big lies will often make their knees buckle and disorient them.
Yeah, that's what's happening. And you know it, Steve, from your your like experiences, essentially, kind of what you feel. You've never seen it as it's happening, but you put two and two together, and you know that he was about to like lie. So lie, even though you failed, Onyx, he's weakened by the fact that he's got this hex on him, and now that Josie has given a string, there's a lot at play. So he kind of doubles over, he turns green, sickly, like gulps and says, "I fear I have had too much to drink. Excuse me, youths."
I fear that you've underestimated us.
I perhaps that is the truth, but for now I think that maybe is not a good time for us to talk. He looks directly at Vernon. If you want to come tomorrow, we can talk and perhaps do a recording, or I can meet you where is easiest, but please.
I'll meet you at your place. I know where it is.
Ugh. And you think like for a second he might throw up on you. He's like swaying and kind of like leans into your shoulders, and again you smell just like the putridness. And he pats you on the shoulder and he says, "Goodbye, my little cryptid." And he like walks out of the bar.
When he walks out, I snap my fingers, releasing the hex.
I feel great again. We can talk now. No, he leaves. If anything, he's kind of embarrassed for him. So
thanks for backing me up there, Onyx.
I think like
pissing me off
in the moment, too, like that Josie like uses that ability, like a cigarette almost like appears in an ashtray on the pool table, and Josie just picks it up and like takes a hit.
Josie,
just like out of instinct.
Where did that come from?
You shouldn't smoke.
I
You
really
steal
should.
someone's cigarette? No.
I just wanted to say, yeah, he was. I mean, he said he was afraid, but he was afraid of us. I think.
Good.
Well, he
Yeah.
should be.
Good.
Mm.
Well, he was a rude asshole.
Thank
and
you. Okay, so I wasn't. I mean, he really was being condescending about the mother thing. I was like, I know what a mother is, man.
He was being condescending the whole fucking time. Like, I don't know. I was trying to play it cool and get him on the podcast, and maybe he still loves beautiful Vernon or whatever. But
This is good though. But this is good. I think. I think we hold the power in this situation now.
I don't know. Sorry, Vernon. I hope I didn't fuck it up with him being on the pod.
No, I think he's more interested than ever.
I think we care more about your parents than we do about the podcast. Right, Vernon?
Yes, but he can't
Of
know that, and you
course.
I just
can't
asked.
reveal too much to him.
Okay, I think I played that off pretty well. I just asked if he'd ever heard of it. I just said that I've
Yeah,
heard of it.
I don't think Vernon was about to tell the guy that he's like an eternal being.
Yeah, what was that, dude? It took me months to drag that out of you.
I was never going to tell him I was an eternal being. He brought that up himself. I just didn't deny
Also,
it.
you are at best a senior citizen, okay? I don't know what's happening lately with you thinking that you're some Dracula, but you're still a 14-year-old, okay? In Harrison Ford's body. Or the other way around. Just, I don't know. I walk out.
Can a senior citizen do this? And I limbo under a limbo.
I hold out my
Limbo
pool.
under a limbo.
Where do you find a limbo?
I
in
hold out a
this?
pool stick to like help him
Oh,
out.
there.
I limbo under a limbo.
Put that on a shirt. Put that on a shirt.
2 Men in Love. What happens next?
On the
It's
back is
so
I
good.
limbo under a limbo.
Limboing under a limbo is what happens next.
That
I'm just saying,
tracks.
Vernon, he's gonna try to like get whatever out of you that he can while you're trying to get whatever out of him. So just like,
We'll
Play
protect Vernon.
yeah, we'll protect you, Vernon.
You
Don't
can
worry.
beat him up, and I can make his hair and teeth fall out, even though it seems like that's not too far away. So
And Josie, we'll keep you safe too. Don't worry.
yeah, Normie. Just kidding. Sorry.
I try to take another hit of the cigarette.
Stop, Josie. What are you doing? Does Tori
Protect
smoke?
me!
Josie, you don't need advice just because you're the only normal teenager.
Yeah.
No.
You're
Tori
so
does-
normal.
Josie, Josie, you don't have to answer now, but I will turn you if you want.
Well, let me think. I think like we know that like you are stuck in this body, and that, like just give me like a couple more years. I think.
Vernon, when I was at the bottom of my
Fair.
ropes, I asked you to turn me.
I was willing to do it.
You weren't. You told me no.
I knew it was a bad decision for you and you would have regretted it, but I wanted to do it so bad, Steve.
You're right.
Could
I
you
would have
imagine-
regretted it. I'm glad you
Could
didn't
you
let me
imagine
know.
a witch and a vampire in the same? I don't
I
know.
think the vampire power would have kind of canceled out any of the kind of.
Or maybe
lesser-
Steve would become way more powerful
Yeah,
than you.
Vernon,
and that's
I'm
why we
sorry.
didn't do it, 'cause
Listen,
then
you
he
may
would
be
have
able
two
to-
powers.
You may be able to like suck blood and live long, but I'm more powerful than you.
Really, because you can read stuff in a book. This is all natural, baby.
Yeah, but I can make it so that you can't even touch me.
Ooh.
Hey, if you guys are gonna start talking about touching each other, I'm gonna need you to get out of this bar. I'm not supposed to have any of y'all here. You're too young.
Sorry, Joey. We'll leave.
Thanks.
Is your name Joey?
Yeah.
I completely guessed that.
He looks like a Joey.
He looks like a
He has
Joey.
a name tag on.
Oh, damn it. It was subconscious.
I'll take.
Technically, my name tag says Joe, but my grandma does call me Joey, and I hadn't talked to her in a long time, so it's real sweet that you call me that.
Okay, good.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, Joey.
Y'all stay
Vernon,
safe.
Vernon, we're leaving.
I do want to
Vernon,
grab a
it's
few
open
drinks.
open carry state is not.
I hope you limbo under the limbo.
Thank you, Joey.
My grandma is gonna smell liquor on you if you drink right now. Please, we have We have to stay sharp for the job ahead.
Okay, but what is the job ahead? Like, what's the plan with this? Just having a nice dinner?
Great question. I would love some home cooking. I don't know about you. Alaska and I cook most nights, and it's rotten.
Okay, I just didn't know if that's all it was, or if we were trying to get any information.
No. We're trying to get information because I know that there's some photos and mementos and stuff around. I don't think my grandma's the one who knows anything. I think my aunt might know things.
So I'll hex your aunt.
More than she's letting on. We don't guarantee that that's going to happen, but it might be worth looking in the extra bedroom.
You're not telling me no, and I think I might gonna do it.
You're getting hex happy.
I think I might gonna do it.
Why is that so bad? Why can't I get a little hex happy? Nothing.
No, you can't. You
literally, in my brain and recent memory, nothing bad has ever happened due to me hexing someone.
True.
That is true.
That's true. Vernon, what can you do if you're so powerful? Can you get any information out of my family or what?
Yeah, I can hypnotize them, and I can force them if they want to try to leave. I can force them to stay.
Maybe you can hypnotize my dad to be less boring.
Sure, no problem.
Maybe you can hypnotize Alaska just for fun.
I would love to.
What if you hypnotize Alaska to think that
Hey, don't be weird.
What if you hypnotized Alaska to think that she's in love with Seth?
No.
I think she already is, right?
No. Vernon.
No.
Come on,
I fear that if Alaska was hypnotized, she would immediately turn into her wolf form out of protest.
Do you think that her and Sophie are ever going to get back together?
How the hell would I know?
Because she's your sister?
Okay, and Scotty's your friend.
Yeah, that's two different things.
Okay, I literally don't have an answer for you.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked, I guess. Josie?
Alright.
How you feeling?
I'm sick after that cigarette.
Yeah,
honestly.
you're probably feeling a little nauseous.
Did
I
you
think
guys
just
leave?
some outside
Yeah, I
air
think so.
would be good.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I thought that I was like, are you just still having this conversation?
You need some meatloaf.
We stepped outside.
Oh,
What's
so
the over-under on
dinner?
meatloaf being cooked this evening?
On you what?
What's the over-under on meatloaf being the dish that we have tonight?
Ew.
$7.
That's not what over-under means.
That's not a bet.
$7.
Where's Eric when you need him? What are we having for dinner? They're not vegan, are they?
No, I don't know what they're having for dinner.
Just a
What's
lot of
grandma?
people in Canes are vegan.
It's true.
I can't, of course, really taste food, but I promise that I will pretend that it's good.
Thanks. Maybe they'll give us some of the Girl Scout cookies I sold them.
Ooh, Vernon, maybe you can watch Onyx's aunt tonight.
Okay.
What if after our conversation she goes somewhere? That's what I mean.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do that. Do you mind, Onyx, if I stalk your aunt silently for hours tonight?
Yikes.
The way that you put that makes me feel really displeased by it for the cause.
Are we calling an Uber or are we taking the train? Can we take the train to your grandma's?
Let's take the train.
Can we? Is she train reachable?
I don't know. They're on the other side of the woods.
Oh,
No,
I
the
don't
last
think-
stop is on this side of the woods.
Yeah, I don't think so. So we
should take an-
car.
Let's take a hike.
We should take an Uber.
Yeah.
I don't have Uber. I don't have an Uber teen account.
Vernon does. You know he does.
Vernon, do you have an Uber teen account?
No, I do have the number for just the regular taxi cab service.
I've got the Uber account. I needed to have one.
The
for...
regular taxi cab service was way too expensive. Thank you, Josie.
You can follow my aunt, but
I'm sorry I'm
don't
being
do
such a
anything
jerk.
that would jeopardize my housing, please.
Do you live
No,
there?
No, but they're the ones that got us the apartment.
Okay, no, that's what I thought. But you and Alaska do live alone. Yeah. Okay, sorry.
I won't
Steve
do
wouldn't have
anything
asked.
to her.
Zach needed to know.
With my younger siblings, who
So
are real
wait,
people, and
yeah. So who watches them when you guys are just
school?
okay? But they're not gonna. Where are they gonna be tonight?
They're literally wolves.
Yeah, like 6 and 7-year-old wolves.
6 and 7.
I thought.
Keep forgetting how old they are.
They just really
They're
like
that young.
Bluey. No, one of them's 12 and one of them's like 10.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's old enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
They can keep track of themselves.
I can watch them too if you want.
Vernon.
I'm
Vernon,
just-
no one younger than you, which is kind of everyone, but stop. You understand the sentiment.
Okay. I will never. I'm not gonna like interfere. I just want to watch. And is it okay if I break into your aunt's house and watch her sleep, or is that too far?
You
I'm
could
not-
like be outside her window or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you
I'll keep her
float?
outside. No.
Oh, I
You have
can.
night vision.
I can float. That's so unfortunate for you. I can float.
She lives in a ranch, so it's fine.
Can you go through walls? You can go through walls, right? Oh wait, no, that's me. Sorry. That's me.
Steve.
Yeah.
I can kick your ass.
You know what? I'm not even gonna say it.
Say it. I dare you.
What are you, a fifth of the way through your mortal life?
Oh fuck.
I shouldn't have said it.
No, it's fair. I'm kind of being a dick. I'm mad at you.
Why?
I'm not mad at you.
Personally.
I'm just jealous. Vernon's also auditioning for Kaneki. And we've
Thank you
agreed
specifically?
the best man shall win.
Wait, but Vernon, you could be the lead. Why go for Kaneki? No
You
offense, Steve.
You really think I could be the lead? Maybe I will try out for.
Well, I haven't heard you sing, but
Well, I guess we'll see in the audition.
How about you sing right now a little bit?
I don't want
Yeah.
to spoil. I don't want to spoil it.
Come on, just sing.
No.
the Uber almost here.
Did you get an XL?
An Excel.
Okay,
How are we
good.
gonna fit everybody?
Well, I also just don't want to sit in the passenger seat.
Josie,
Wow.
at the like prompting of Steve and Onyx being like, "Is the Uber here? Is it close? Did you get an XL?" Just kind of like picking at the situation, like inadvertently, very loosely. You hear that same voice in your head, like, "Gosh, they think so little of you. They think so."
Oh no.
Yeah.
And it sounds a little like you. Like it sounds like your voice in your head, but it's got that confidence to it, right? It's got that pull to it. And there's just kind of this minor annoyance of how dare they doubt you? How dare they? I keep this team together. Even when I'm away, they can't function, and now I'm here and they just need me, and they need me, and they need me. And then you hear, the silence of them waiting for you to answer.
Did you get an
And you
XL?
say,
Fucking of course I got an Excel.
Whoa. Okay, sorry.
I'm sorry, just like
Thank you,
there's
Josie.
4 of us here. Nobody wants to sit in the front
Is this
seat.
because we keep calling you the normie?
Fucking might be.
Sorry.
Okay, it's not.
Sorry,
You're not.
We
We
don't
do it
actually.
to Scotty too. It's not like.
Yeah, we don't actually think less. I'm sorry. I didn't know that affected you, Josie.
No, it's like no big deal.
Okay.
It just feels like you guys have your own little special friend club within this friend group, and it makes me feel weird sometimes. Like I don't contribute.
You totally contribute. That's why you're the normie that's here.
Do you want to be a part of the podcast? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh God, Vernon, you just 80 years and you have not learned how to read a room.
We're outside. We're not technically in a room.
And point proven.
HOTTOGO, you can take me hard to go.
Get in the car.
I'm feeling much better about the audition. Also,
Amen.
love Chapel. I love that you chose that song.
Yeah, she's a queen.
Vernon, I didn't know you felt like that about Chapel Roan.
Vernon did reveal that he's bi last episode.
It's true.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. Wait, who did he reveal that to? Everybody?
You,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
Because he
I don't know
basically
why.
offered himself.
I know.
to
I
you,
forgot.
right?
I forgot. I'm flustered again.
Vernon, just by existence, roll to turn Steve on.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, I have. Steve misses being in a relationship with Dustin. Admits he once had a crush on Vernon. Vernon says he's bi.
Oh no. Listen, this is what happens when
Lord.
we're a month apart. Okay, I forgot.
Yep.
I
Yep.
know. I know.
Oh fuck.
So HOTTOGO, you can take me hot to go.
You
are you're seeing like you do you know if he's joking? Is he actually not a good singer? But something is like, yeah, okay, cool. I feel better about my talent. I don't care if he's faking, whatever. And then he says Chapel is a queen, and immediately you remember that moment
Yeah.
of him telling you this, and after directly him basically insinuating that he is available because he is bi and you are wanting to date someone and you had a crush on him is where your brain goes.
And then
with
what
that.
are the 3 options that I have to do?
The turning, so in that moment,
So
I
he
would
gets a
say
string
just
on
by he gets a string on you, so that's
Yeah.
probably like 15 strings.
Yeah, he's got a lot of strings on me, I think.
And then
this is the fourth
you
one.
choose one of the reactions. Either I give myself to you, I promise something I think you want, I get embarrassed and act awkward.
Because I'm truly torn, Angie, will you choose one of the 3 for me?
Uh-oh.
And then I can kind of describe what it is.
Yeah, I think you should explore the I promise something I think you want.
Ah! Okay, I would then...
Nikki.
I would say, honestly, Vernon, I think that you have a lot of potential, and I think being Kaneki opposite of your Danny would be really fun. I think we work really well together. Maybe you and I can meet after school a couple times this week to work on your song.
Yeah, maybe we can bring Hacker and just get the interview out of the way as we work on it.
Not the vibe that I was going for, but if that's what you want to do, sure.
I was just thinking about being efficient, but
Yeah, no. Yep.
thank you.
I kind of
That
saw
works.
this as kind of like maybe like a one-on-one thing,
Okay. Yeah.
but just because, just like for like,
For practice and audition.
well, and for like if like I mean none of the other group and when I say that I mean it as in like
You're explaining too much.
no, as in no, but I know, but I get it. But what I'm saying is like, and I mean that we should focus on like one thing. And so if we bring Hacker, we're like focusing on 2 different things, and we're the only ones auditioning.
I got it.
I would have invited the rest of the group, but none of them are auditioning for the show. So that's the reason I only invited you.
Josie,
Maybe Hacker will have acting notes for you.
I don't think. Once again, I think maybe yeah, I think we should. Josie, are you auditioning?
I don't know anymore. The smoking has really changed my voice. So like,
Oh my gosh. You took 2 hits, Josie.
Is it permanent? God, don't smoke.
Yeah, really don't smoke, guys.
don't smoke, guys.
yeah.
Hey, Uber driver, do you smoke?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did smoke in my youth, yeah. Yeah, but I haven't picked up a cigarette in about 4 years, and I'm really proud of myself.
Good for you. Good for you.
Good for
Thank
you.
you. Thank
Congrats.
you. I came from New York, so that's a really, really hard thing to quit. It's very stressful there. It's really chill here. I really like it.
Has it been a busy
I
night?
agree.
Yeah, just getting started.
No, this is my last stop. I got a couple of kids I got to put food on the table for, and really not a lot of action in this part of town.
Nah, it's winter, you know. It's...
Basically, a lot of people take the train. Got a good train system here.
Do you do Instacart too?
No. That is a not lucrative business. There's a lot of Trader Joe's here, so everybody goes to the Trader Joe's.
How long you been doing this?
Doing this?
Yeah.
Well, this is kind of a recent event. I sometimes you gotta the economy, is a little bit.
Yeah, price of eggs.
We get that for sure.
Yeah. Have you had any like fun experiences with a certain passenger?
Yeah, I bet you have. What's the
like
craziest
some story
story you've ever experienced?
Yeah. Well, so one time it wasn't here. It was.
These are all questions that Zach actually asked.
Yeah.
It's back in New York. I definitely did have a guy who had been drinking quite heavily, very heavily. Or was this here? Was it in New York? Oh gosh, I can't remember.
Odds are New York.
Well, he was a guy. He was kind of like a German guy, and he had a big.
Did he have like a big head of gray hair?
Yeah, really and he was smoking in my car, and I said, "Hey, can you
That's
not?"
not
And
okay.
he
Did
sounded
he call
like
you a pretty boy?
No.
That's just you, Vernon.
He told me to mind my own business, and if I looked at him too long, he was gonna call the authorities, and he kept doing this.
He keeps talking about
authorities.
he keeps talking about authorities, and yet he's like really anti.
Oh, do you know this guy?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this was here. That must have been a guy named Hacker. He's crazy.
Would you like to be on our podcast?
Did I what?
Would you like to be on our podcast?
Have you ever heard of Mother?
You can.
Is that a podcast?
No, it's like a creature that's supposedly in the woods.
God.
Oh, all I've heard is that there's wolves in the woods.
Yeah, no, there are wolves in the woods. I know.
Okay, well, I think this is your stop. Do you want to get out, or?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for your ride.
Thank you.
Here's our card if you ever want to be on our podcast. I'm sure you have lots of great stories.
Yeah.
It's kind of smudged. What's the title of it?
Out of the Shadows.
Out of the Shadow. Oh, okay. Okay.
And what's your name?
You really should stop making handwritten cards. They get smudged every time you hand them to
Yeah, this looks like it was made with a calligraphy pen.
Yeah.
My wife does
limited
calligraphy. She really loves it.
I
Which
just
one
don't
of you
like the
is
look.
Josie?
That's me.
Okay, well, make sure you leave me a review. Doesn't matter if it's good. Doesn't matter if it's bad. All press
It doesn't
is good
matter
press.
if it's bad?
No, because all press
like
is
that.
good press. And I do appreciate a good source of constructive criticism. How am I going to get better if you don't tell me what I did wrong?
Don't you lose your job with too many bad reviews?
Well, look who's not getting a lot of bad reviews, eh?
All right.
It's true. This guy's got a 4.99.
Nice.
Yeah,
Let's
I
make
do.
it a 5.
You're perfect. Never
Oh,
change.
that's sweet. You guys are cute.
Well, we can't.
Are
make it
y'all
5.
friends? Y'all
Yeah.
are you
Yeah, we're all friends.
all in the same class together? Which
Yep.
one
Yeah.
of you's got a crush on each other? I gotta know.
Nobody.
Oh, it's you, isn't it? And I bet, and he kind of looks back. He's like got his hands on the steering wheel. He like looks back. He's like, I bet I know which one of you he's got a crush on.
I open the door and leave.
All right, you have a good night.
Crystal movie.
I tuck and roll.
Onyx goes, who? Which one?
Yeah.
I think,
You're
based
not
on
gonna
my
break anybody's
intuition of people, it's gotta be Josie. She's a woman in charge. She got the Uber. She's got the teen account.
Ooh. Well, we'll talk about that later.
I never miss.
True.
Yeah.
That's
you never miss.
My intuition. Do you do this enough times? My intuition.
Look at the love in Josie's eyes.
It's true.
Hey Onyx, can this Uber driver join us for dinner?
Anyway, 5 stars. I'm gonna go.
Thank you.
No.
Appreciate
My
ya.
grandma literally only has enough plates for us.
Be safe out there, and you all get out of the car, and he immediately drives away. Bye.
Bye.
All right, let's go find Steve.
You, Onyx, happen to see Alaska as the
Nice.
car pulls away. Only you see her, and she is kind of at the edge of the woods where you guys came out that one time, like from when you had walked all the way across and then exited. You see her kind of like leaned up against a light post, and it flickers on as the night is.
It's dark.
Yeah, it's dark. And she kind of like startles at it and then leans back again. And she doesn't seem to see you, but you see her.
I think if we're like walking up the sidewalk, I'd be like, "Hey, you coming?"
Oh, and she like puts her hood up and like tucks her hands into her hoodie and like runs across the street, like kind of bearing down from the cold.
I think,
yeah,
like-
I didn't want to go in without you guys.
You okay?
Took you long. Yeah. I just, we haven't been here in a while, and I don't know. I always like feel awkward with like.
I can hold your hand.
You wish.
I do.
She like punches you in the arm,
Oh, harder.
and she's gonna actually.
Freak.
No, Steve just he has a. It's one of those relationships where they flirt with each other, but they would never do anything.
It's like me and Zach.
It's me and Andrew.
That's what you're doing.
That is my sweet Alaska. There she is.
It's very similar to the relationship he has with Onyx, except mean.
She punches you in the shoulder.
Yeah.
But she.
Oh God, she want to harm me?
Probably.
Ah!
What happens when I punch someone?
So she rolled an 8. So she gives you like 1 harm.
Okay.
She punches a little too hard. She's a
Ah!
little nervous. And
I was joking.
Sorry.
getting
I'm
really
sorry. I'm sorry.
Nerky these days.
Wait, what?
I can't-
Who? Me?
Yes.
I just got punched.
It's
'Cause you're
fine.
being
No,
snarky.
it's fine. It's fine. I'm
Can't
sorry.
you
I
read
just
something in your book?
honestly, it's just me and Alaska. I thought that's the way you communicate with Alaska.
No, it is, and I'm sorry. Like, and she like is like rubbing your shoulder where she punched you. I'm
Don't-
sorry.
don't rub-
I'm
that's
sorry.
weird. Don't
I'm
do that.
sorry.
It's okay,
Yeah,
it's okay.
no, God.
Hello, Alaska.
I'm sorry you think I'm being snarky, Onyx. I'll try to reel it in.
No,
Bye, Vernon.
that's...
Pleasure to see you.
You're so weird.
Hey, Alaska, Josie's here.
Hey.
Oh, hey Josie. How was where were you?
I was
Boston?
visiting. Yeah, visiting Tori.
Oh,
Boston.
Hoshi.
Boston.
Did you park the car at Harvard Yard?
I didn't.
Oh, wow.
We took
You're
cabs.
really good at that.
But yeah, no, it was a great time. She says hi to everybody.
Oh,
Hello.
say hi back.
I will, yeah. Anyway, what's for dinner?
I don't know. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I guess.
Do you
Okay.
think there'll be
Alaska?
deviled eggs?
Deviled eggs.
I think if like Alaska and I kind of like walk to the door first together,
Mhm.
I would like do a quick little like check-in before like in front of everyone else before we like knock on the door and be like, "Are you alright? Can you do anything?"
Okay, I didn't want to like bring it up here, but can we talk after this? I have
Yeah,
some
of
stuff
course.
I want to tell you.
Oh shit.
Do you need to talk before?
No, it can wait. But let's just when we get home, let's chat.
And shit, sure, yeah. Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah. Let's like do this first.
Okay. Okay.
And she like kind of pushes ahead and is like, no, guys, it's my family. It's my family. Let me. And she like knocks on the door. Couple seconds go by, you hear some shuffling in the house, and then the door opens, and you see two individuals answer, looking very excited. You see Aunt and Grandma Smith, and they open the door, and immediately your aunt, which did we name her? I like was going through my notes and I couldn't find a name.
Oh gosh, I'm sure we did at some point.
Okay.
Phyllis.
Phyllis? No.
I could look in my notes if you want me to find it.
Yeah, I'll just call her your aunt for now. and then
Beatrice.
Yeah, I'll grab my other notebook.
Okay, so yeah, she
Josephine.
opens the door. Oh my gosh. Come on in. It's cold. And Grandma is there. As you none of you have met her yet, right? Just Onyx. So she is a very elderly woman, is a little vacant behind the eyes, seems to be moving around decently, but is very frail, and is kind of just looking around and excited by the activity, but doesn't really have a sense of what's going on. And your aunt is holding her kind of arm steady and is like, oh, look, Miriam, they're here. Look, they came. Oh, this is, you remember Onyx and all her friends? And she like kind of gestures you in, and Grandma's, oh, God, thank you all for coming. Come on in.
Well, thank you for having
The
us.
house.
Your house looks amazing.
This is my house. Thank you for coming. What are you all doing here? You're all so beautiful.
Oh, well, no, you're so beautiful.
Oh,
my gosh.
stop. Come in. This is my house. Come in.
Thanks
And
for having all my friends.
My name's
and-
Steve.
Aunt is like kind of gesturing her into the house and turns around and is like, thank you. She's very excited today. She's very good today, so we're hoping it'll stay. But come on in, take your coats off, leave your shoes at the door.
I think Steve kind of catches on to that, and I think that he like tries to politely say like, "Is there anything that we should avoid talking about, or?"
Oh no, she will be fine. She's in good spirits today, so.
Okay, I just want to
So
make sure.
yeah, but thank you. You're so sweet for asking.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was really sweet. I'll let you know though.
Okay.
If anything comes up. She's gonna probably go to bed soon anyway.
I'm not too far behind her.
I don't sleep much.
And you walk into
I
this
elbow
house.
you.
It's a beautiful house. It's got pictures kind of similarly, you see as to when Onyx and Alaska first came. Very, very warm, very comfortable home. The lamps are all lit very quietly, very peacefully. You walk in, there's kind of this sense of ease and calm. You drop your shoes and coats at the door. There's a little coat hook in the front. And as you walk in further, kind of closer to where the dining room area is, you smell like the most insanely delicious, like cooking onions and peppers and like some like potatoes and there is like a sense of like kind of cheesy, like creamy quality.
My dad does not know how to cook like this.
Yeah, so like for all of you that like even Vernon, you can smell it and like are instantly brought back to like your childhood. And she like gestures to the table. You're just in time. We were just finishing up. I made a meatloaf. I hope that's okay. I thought that it would be the easiest.
I hold my hand out to Vernon.
No one's a
I give you
vegan, are they?
$7.
Yeah.
$7. Put that in your inventory.
Yeah, I will.
She like clutches her face. Nobody's a vegan, are they?
No.
Oh, there's so many vegans in Canes. I should have asked. I didn't ask.
I do think
please.
that like there is a legit moment for Steve in this new reality of like thinking about his mom and like remembering his mom
and you picture her very clearly. You remember like nothing but good memories, and your dad and you have become closer as he is kind of, you see that he's doing his best and he's trying, and he's been able to really make some progress in kind of meeting you where you're at, but you and your mom had a really special bond and your heart breaks a little bit, but you kind of take in this surrounding and you feel that sense of warmth that maybe has been a little distant from you. She gestures you to the table. Please sit down. I'm gonna go grab it. You see
is there anything we can do to help?
Like no.
Yeah, can I help in the kitchen?
No, please. And Grammy, you're just gonna sit right here. And she like puts Grandma at the very end seat. Everybody else fill in where you want. Whoever wants to sit by Grandma, you do have to remember that her teeth not so good. So if you get a little nauseous,
I'll sit
and
next
you
to
notice
Grandma.
that she keeps like whispering.
I'll sit
the
on the
end
other
of
side.
her.
Yeah, I try not to sit next to I'll sit next to Onyx.
Alaska will take one for the team and sit in the seat closest. You see that there's like a big bowl, like serving bowl of salad. There's some roasted vegetables. There's some potato au gratin. Just like a little like, do you remember those like Midwestern cheese balls? That's just like the like dome of cheese with the like shredded almonds around it. There's that and some like Ritz crackers.
My grandma literally always has one of those.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then
so
you do
good.
see a plate of deviled eggs. Yeah. So Aunt brings the meatloaf out of the kitchen, sets it in the middle. All right, who wants some? I'm gonna serve it up. Big slice, little slice. Let me know what you want. Yes, Steve.
The big boy
what
slice.
Can I get you? Big boy slice. Okay,
Big
and then
boy slice.
she like slaps a
Not a little boy slice.
No.
And this is the kind with the like homemade barbecue sauce on it. This is no ketchup nonsense.
Nice.
There's like the grilled onions. You can see it all through.
It's so
the-
Vernon will
Midwestern
take
for
the
us
pretty
being
boy
in Oregon.
slice.
Listen, meatloaf is universal. Okay. And also I'm Midwestern. I don't know anything else. What do you eat?
I don't know
If
what
you're
they
from
eat in
Portland
Oregon.
or the Pacific Northwest, tell me what your family dinners consist
What's your
Trees.
of in the
comfort
chat.
food?
So
Rain.
Smoked
and
salmon?
oxygen.
Rain and bicycle
vampires.
tires.
Rain and bicycle tires.
Sorry, Portland.
To all our listeners in Portland.
To all of our fans out of Portland, we're so sorry.
If you're from Portland or Germany, I guess at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry for this. F.
Sorry, Germany.
And if you're from Canes, contact us.
Yeah, if you're from Canes, let us know that it's real because we've just been making this shit up. We looked on a map and we didn't see you, so. She serves all of you, is making small talk, asking how school is going. Grammy is just kind of sitting, just like watching everything, and she looks happy. She's kind of nodding along, and you see Onyx, her, and Alaska kind of like whispering to each other at the end of the table, and like Alaska kind of smiles, and after she's finished kind of serving everything, your aunt sits down and she says, well, it's just so lovely to see all of you here and have like, it's so good to know that all of Onyx's friends, like these are good people, Onyx. I can tell.
Yeah. They're
How did
the
you
good
all
ones.
meet?
First day of school, freshman year.
I literally bumped into Onyx.
Yeah.
Oh, literally
And
like a little meet cute.
It was kismet.
he was very scared of me,
A
but
fate.
we became
he
fast
was
friends.
scared of you.
Yeah, I mean, look at her. She's intimidating.
Oh, I did hear you're on the wrestling team. How's that going?
it's great.
First
Yeah, it's-
girl to be on the wrestling team.
She's
And
one
I'm
tough
kicking
puppy.
their ass. I'm kicking their butts.
Oh,
Not in front of grandma.
Your aunt looks at grandma and she's just like having the time of her life, not even paying attention, and she like waves it off. Well, you know, us Smiths, we're full of strong female figures in our line, so.
and then we all were in the same homeroom, so.
And now you're sophomores?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Sure are.
Beautiful.
Gonna be taking driver's ed this summer.
Driver's
Ready.
ed. Wow. Well, now you won't have to take the train to get here. We'll have to see about. And she kind of looks over at Alaska. Does Alaska have her? Alaska, do you have your license? And Alaska kind of nods her head and says, "No, I just use the train." And she looks back at you. Well, if you're thinking about getting your license, maybe we can chat about a
Quick question, but didn't
car situation.
Alaska take us to their
Oh my
parents'
god.
house? Am I misremembering that?
To my parents' house?
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought
she
we
did
drove.
drive.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean she has her license.
No,
But I do think that she did drive us.
It's
Yeah,
the
she
alternative
She drove
timeline.
Seth's car.
She
drove
drove and
Seth's
she
car.
drove Seth's car, so
Oh yeah, that's right.
yeah, maybe.
Well,
she
no,
doesn't-
that still that all still happened.
She was riding dirty.
Yeah, that all still happened. It was just
We just
all
don't
about-
remember Jess and her friends being.
It just was Alaska didn't have her license this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only
yeah.
change.
Sorry, I was just making sure that I remember.
No, that's
correctly.
really smart. I forgot that she.
Yeah.
Let's just say that she has her license, but there's no car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because I don't think Seth. I don't think Seth, this fictional character that I made up, would let her drive his car knowing that she didn't have a license. He's not that in
Yeah.
love with her. Oh.
Your truth.
We all know. So yeah, she'll still look at you and be like, maybe we can have a little used car situation or something.
Truly, like, Jenn is like feeling emotional for Onyx. We've been scavenging
Yeah.
our whole life, and it does feel a little crazy to have like family like this, like that is excited to see us and welcome my friends and whatever, and like we keep in touch with them and they've helped us out, but I think there's still a little bit. I mean, literally, I'm here to like snoop on them. Like, there's not like a full sense of trust and like honesty between them, so it it feels kind of like out of body, but like emotional that they're being so generous and welcoming.
Does it change anything about what you want this evening to be?
Yeah, I think I would like lean over to Steve at some point and be like, "Hey, like we can look around, but can you not? No hexes tonight."
Oh yeah, no, I actually really don't want to do that either. But because you don't want me to do that, I now feel like I should ask you permission for the other thing I was planning, which I was gonna go to the bathroom and then just like walk through the wall to whatever room connected to the bathroom to like do some snooping.
That's fine. Just like don't do anything on the people.
I won't. They're too nice. They're so sweet.
I know it's kind of fucking me up.
And we'll say that this happened as like the jostling of like getting like everything back to the kitchen.
Yeah, people are
like,
talking
you guys were
over
able
us
to,
or
like,
whatever.
I don't have to snoop at all.
Yeah.
If you don't want me to.
Oh, I feel like that's why we're here. I like need to know.
I promise.
I want to know.
I'll be careful. And
Yeah.
and gentle.
And maybe, honestly, maybe my aunt will, like, maybe she'll, like, tell me at some point if she really does know something. It's been a while, like...
Excuse me, Onyx's aunt. Where's your bathroom?
Did you find a name?
I couldn't find my old notebook. I'm in a second notebook, so I'm sure...
Well, let's call her Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Because Cynthia was her sister, so Cheryl.
Excuse me, I still call her Aunt Cheryl. Excuse me, Aunt Cheryl. Where's your bathroom?
Yes, Steve. It's gonna be right at the top of the stairs, and it's the first door.
Perfect. Thank you. And I go up to the bathroom, and I close the door, and then I try to walk through the walls to whatever room is connected to the bathroom, and hoping it's like a bedroom.
Okay. I love that you just walk through the wall and don't go through the door that's connecting it to.
Well, yeah, because I don't want her to hear. I want her to think I'm in the bathroom.
Oh, okay, got it.
You know what I mean? So I go to the bathroom, close the door. It's like, oh, I'm just in the bathroom, no snooping, and then I go through the. Yeah.
Do you go to the left or to the right?
I don't know. What's I go.
Angie has like the floor plan.
Yeah.
So the left.
Can I tell? Like as I'm going up, can I tell what either one would be?
So the left has the door.
Shut.
Or no, the right has the door. There's no door on the left. So you know that there is definitely something on the right.
Okay.
You assume that there's something on the left too. There's just no door connecting it to the bathroom.
Interesting.
If that makes sense.
Then I would go to the left.
Go to the left?
Yeah.
Okay. You go to the left and you see a dark room. The lights are off. You can't really see anything.
I get on my phone.
Okay. Do you put the flashlight on? Whoa, hell yeah. So flashlight comes on and you see like some shiny, like the light is reflecting off of some shiny objects. You see like a mirror, like, you know, when you like point your phone and like the light shines off of a mirror. You see like a very plain dresser, lots of like pill bottles on the top of the dresser, and then like a kind of shining like pole that is holding what looks to be like a translucent like bag.
Okay.
And like with
is there
like
a person
wires hanging
in the
off
bed?
of it. Is there a person in the bed?
Yeah.
Which is medical
Not
stuff.
that you see.
Okay.
You could turn the light on.
Well, I know, but once again, I don't want them to notice that the light's on.
Wait, also, don't I have a grandfather? Is he here? Did I have a
He's dead in the bed.
I really
Didn't I
should
have
have
a
written these things down.
Well, yeah.
I think that there was like, wasn't there a grandfather in the picture?
Yeah, I think so. I thought because when I first went there, I think my grandma and grandpa were there, and then when I went back, my aunt was there too.
I think that's
Oh.
correct.
Okay,
So
well then
just-
I'm not trying to do anything nefarious.
Yeah.
So
he
I
would
would
be
say-
down having dinner with us.
I would say
or
that
something.
Grandpa was down having
Yeah.
dinner. Yeah, you
Okay.
just walk into an empty room
Okay.
and that's what you see.
But it looks like it's the grandparents' room because it has that stuff.
It looks like it's the grandparents' room.
Yeah, so because it looks like it's the grandparents' room, I want to go back through the wall I came in and then through the right.
Okay. There you see the master bedroom. There is a small lamp on the side table that's on.
I'll
so
flick
the
the.
room
I'll,
is a
I'll,
little-
yeah, I'll flick the small. Oh, if it's already on.
It's already on, yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so you see a light illumination from this side. Well-made bed, very like clean, very tidy. Some pictures, similarly of like family stuff.
I think that there would be 3 places that Steve would quickly look only in these 3 places, and then he would go back down to the because he also doesn't want people to think he's pooping. So, so I think that he looks in 3 quick
So
places,
real.
and so those quick places would be if there's a nightstand, he would look on top of the nightstand and open the first drawer just to see if there's anything there. If there's a dresser, he would open the first drawer of the dresser. And then if there's a closet, he would check if there's a top shelf of the closet. And he would just look in those 3 places really quick because that's where he would put something important. And then if I don't find anything in those 3 places, I'll just go back to the bathroom.
Is this like the guest bedroom?
No, this is, I think, Aunt.
This is the master
Cheryl's
bedroom. This would be Aunt Cheryl's bedroom. You
Okay.
could assume. So you look at the top of the nightstand and in the nightstand drawer. There's a picture on the nightstand under the lamp that is the same picture that you saw Onyx in your parents' old apartment of the family portrait, which I can show you again because I'm so proud
Whoa!
of it.
Of our family.
Of your family. And you remember seeing that and that kind of calling mother. Zach.
Yeah.
Or Steve, I guess you remember that. In the nightstand, you find straight up a vibrator.
Perfect. I just shut it, and I don't think Steve.
And
Steve does not know what it is.
Yeah,
He just shuts it.
yeah. And then nothing.
I think he thinks it's
in-
like I don't know, like a junk. Like I truly think
Yeah.
he doesn't clock what that is.
Yeah, depending on what kind it is, he
Yeah.
does not have any idea.
Yeah.
Because
What a
he's
weird
googling
Yeah.
2 Men in Love. What happens next?
Yeah.
And then there's nothing really in the drawers or the closet aside from clothes and like old books and things at the top shelf of the closet.
I need to grab something of hers.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
And so,
it the
can you
vibrator?
describe any other object?
I mean, like she
Make
has
him grab
like
the vibrator.
socks in the sock drawer. There's like a
That's
book
too
on the
generic.
side. Like there's a book on the other side table.
There's a
You could
vibrator in
take
the vibrator drawer.
picture. Yeah, the vibrator drawer has several vibrators. I would say like there's like probably like a hairbrush or like a.
Okay, I'm going to roll to keep my cool,
like
and if I
lipstick? Okay.
fail, I want you
If
to
you
be
fail,
okay
you're-
with this. If I fail, I'll grab the vibrator. If I succeed, I'll grab the hairbrush.
Okay, is your fear that you won't be able to find something besides the vibrator, and so you have to gain insight on what?
Sure. Well, what do you think I should roll? Do you think I should even roll? I just thought it'd be funny to roll.
I think you should roll to run away, and if you
Okay.
fail, you make a
Run away with the
judgment and take the
vibrator.
vibrator, and if you succeed, I will say that there is something that we can find.
And that's volatile, right?
Yeah.
I have a -1 to this.
Put the vibrator, like, stuff it down your pocket.
What's a partial succeed do?
Partial succeed means
Oh, we
so
didn't think about that, did we?
that's funny.
I can roll again until I just fail or succeed.
No, you get away.
Okay.
I will say that at the last minute, as you go to like get out of there, you find like a lipstick container or like a chapstick container.
Okay.
Is that something that?
Yeah,
you
I mean, it's
take,
just gotta be something of hers, really.
Yeah. So you find like a chapstick container as you phase through. Are you phasing back through?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the bathroom. Yeah.
Okay, you phase through.
Oh no.
And as you phase through,
No,
the place
Angie.
you phase through is a little too far. Like you kind of phased through the door last time. You phase like through the dresser and like into the bathroom, and you become corporeal a little too soon, and you like knock everything off of the bathroom counter, and it goes clattering everywhere. A straightener falls off of the thing and like bangs, and like you try to catch yourself, and you like bump, and the toilet seat slams down.
Oh my god.
And you basically cause a big scene.
That's much better than what I thought you were gonna say, which is someone's in the bathroom.
Oh no. No, I don't think anybody would have gone into the bathroom
because because of my plan. Yeah. Okay, so
you make a big clatter.
God. What do I do?
He's pooping. Don't worry.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
You don't hear anything.
I just quickly pick up everything and put it back, and then I leave the bathroom.
And you go back downstairs? And you go back downstairs?
Where are you gonna go?
Where are you gonna go?
Yeah, they heard me. Yeah, I go back downstairs. I was gonna maybe go back to the grandparents' room, but I just go downstairs. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I picked up everything, and I don't think anything broke, but I knocked off a bunch of stuff when trying to pull my pants back up.
And no worries at all. No worries at all. We're done with the dishes. Did you all want to stay for a game, or do you have to? Do you have to get going?
Do you have
It's a
Settlers
school
of
night.
Catan?
What is that?
Oh, that's a no then.
Just play cards.
She like looks around to everybody else.
What kind of
Do-
game?
Magic
You
the
know?
Like
Gathering?
a card game?
Well, Grandma likes to sometimes play dice.
Oh, I love dice.
I could teach you that, or we could.
I have a set of
play-
dice.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I think there's a cultural difference I think happening here. Steve, I understand.
Oh, that's a very interesting shaped one.
Oh, what are yours shaped like?
This has 20. We don't use it. This has a 20 on it.
Well, what do you play dice with?
Well, it's like the regular dice, like the little white dice with the.
Oh, Yahtzee.
Will you teach
Kind
us?
of like Yahtzee, yeah. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, that sounds so fun.
Teach ya. Yeah, it's
Can
really
we-
easy once you get the
Can
hang
we
of
bet
it.
money?
We don't usually, but I suppose you could.
I mean, like pennies and nickels and stuff, you know? Just make it fun.
It's just
Well-
so funny.
Maybe once Grandma goes to bed. Grandma, do you want to play
He's
dice?
over right at home.
And
He's
she
not.
goes,
This is a different Steve who has not had the sad life that the
No,
other
not an
Steve.
untraumatized Steve.
I've really just
Oh,
thrown
so
you
good.
through the ringer. And I will say that for the sake of time, you sit all at the table with Grandma and Grandpa and Aunt Cheryl, who teaches you the dice game that maybe I will teach you at some point. And the camera kind of fades out on this happy scene that feels so much like, I guess, in this sense of the kind of camaraderie and companionship that you all have been enjoying over the past few months. As we, pan to the street out on the snowy, sloppy, soupy sidewalk, in that same spot where Onyx saw Alaska waiting for them, a hooded shadow stands and looks on to the house and turns, cracks her neck, and disappears into the woods. And that's where we'll leave tonight's session.
What? Who is that?
Mother.
Oh.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Uh,
This new reality.
sorry, we're having fun in this new reality, is what Angie said. The audio cut out for a second.
We're having fun in this new reality. Tune in 2 Thursdays to see the continuation of this, but until then, you have plenty of content to keep you busy, especially on Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week, 4-stream week. Take care of yourselves.
Thank you, Schmange.
Yes, it's getting crazy out there. Give love when you can, where you can, and how you can. And write things down, and don't let anyone fuck with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the rules of Monsterhearts. Keep it feral.
Keep it feral.
Love you all.
Love you.
Love
Everybody say
you.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.